pumpkin puree. Okay, good. It's not bad so far. Oh, here we go. Ugh. You see it go downhill real quick, right?
This is your sign to grab your friends together, get some orange wine, and to make a fun fall night out of it.
I think she's going against the guidelines here, against the YouTube guidelines by promoting alcohol. Hey Frugivore, it's Freely. Welcome back to another episode. I know it's been a little while, but I am going to try to upload here once a week, so stay tuned. I have been uploading every day over on Instagram, basically every day. So if you haven't seen those videos, lots of recipes, what I ate in a day, stuff like that, go and check them out and follow me for more. But today's video, we're going to check out what I ate in a day as a model, healthy and quick fall recipes from San. I think that's how you say it. Voilette? Not exactly sure. But this video has had over 300,000 views. So in not that long, in a couple of months. So let's check it out. Let's see, what is this a start? Yeah, let's see what she is eating in a day. Before we get into the video on San, the what I ate in a day, I just wanted to do a quick update on the raw meat influencer, the Liver King. He's facing a $25 million class action lawsuit after admitting he secretly is using the hot sauce. And we know that, right? We know he was lying. He admitted it. And people they may have a case here. They may have a case because he did present himself as being, these are the results you're going to get if you eat this raw liver. So the Liver King, who preaches primal living, admitted he used them to achieve the physique. And the suit filed in New York also alleges a raw meat diet is dangerous and life-threatening. No shit, Sherlock. Yes, it is. So that's what he is facing at the moment. And I thought I'd do a quick update on that because, it's good because he's promoting something that's very dangerous in a lot of ways. So, okay, let's get on to San.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Today I'm going to share another what I eat.
Oh, okay, so we have a little bit of animal there, of course. All right, that's a shame. I can't believe she's still not vegan, right?
Favorite fall recipes.
Alcohol?
Today's video is sponsored by Gérard Bertrand, which I will show you.
What? So, hang on. Today's video is sponsored by, I'm assuming that name is like wine. Alcohol? Wow. So she is taking money to promote alcohol to her audience, to her young audience. That is really sad. That is really sad. I'm very disappointed in that. Because this is not food, right? It's all like, looks fancy, just sitting there with the wine glass, drinking wine or champagne, whatever it is. It's not healthy for you. It's protoplasmic poison. It's not good for your cells. Don't promote it to your audience. I'm very disappointed for a start.
A little bit later.
We don't want the music. Everybody plays music these days. All right, so she's making, matcha. So San has been having matcha for a very long time, and it is a drug. Okay, it does have caffeine in it. It means your diet is deficient. She's not getting enough carbohydrates, probably not enough calories in general. Because she's a model, she has a lot of pressure to stay lean, right? To stay skinny. But look, you don't have to eat. You don't have to restrict your calories. You can be lean like I am. I'm probably as lean as she is. This is my body over the course of 11 years eating unlimited carbohydrates. I stayed almost exactly the same weight without restricting my calories once. I don't drink coffee or do other drugs. I don't over-exercise or do any weird special exercise. I do not eat boring food. I'm satisfied after every meal. What I do is eat close to my species-specific diet, a fruit-based diet. And you can get similar results by following my diet guidelines and my meal plans in my books. Your weight isn't meant to be fluctuating all over the place. It's meant to find its happy place and stay there, and it can. And I know you are sick of yo-yoing with your weight, as I was. That was me before this lifestyle. I had a binge eating problem, I had hypothyroidism, I had IBS, and more. On this diet, you can stay the same weight throughout winter, eating as much as you want instead of gaining. So this is your sign. Stop restricting for good and join us. Enjoy my 30-day reset to get you started fresh for 2023. I don't restrict my calories at all. I just eat differently. See, she's still eating animal bits and pieces, so she's going to still have to restrict. All right, so it's a big old ceremony, ritual around the drugs. We know.
Foam of oat milk, and then I added some date syrup. So my friend Whitney actually recommended that was really good. For some reason, I just love a tiny bit of sweetness in the morning to it. But
for some reason, you like a little bit of sweetness in the morning. Of course you do. You're a frugivore. You need a lot of sweetness. I recommend 8 to 10 banana smoothie. Like, seriously, if you want to feel and look your best and not restrict and have energy, like, this is the way to start your day, okay? Like, of course you want sweetness. But see, she's not having actual nutrition. Instead, she's having a drug here. No matter how cute they package it and all that, it's still a psychoactive stimulant. All right, so there's going to be music. Rolled oats, okay. Make sure they're organic. Pumpkin puree, okay, good. It's not bad so far. Oh, here we go. Ugh. You see it go downhill real quick, right? Oh, it just looks disgusting, like seriously. I'm not even, you know how I feel about the menstruation, the unfertilized reproductive cycle. The chicken is not actual frugivore food. It's for lizards, okay? Use a banana instead. It's a great binder. Baking powder, maple syrup. Okay, the other ingredients are not too bad, but this is a very small serve right here. Love the NutriBullet. It is good. Okay, so she's making this. And all right, so she's talking again.
I think it's done. Oh my god, okay, let's check. It's so hot.
I mean, you can make this.
For 2 minutes?
Why does the music have to be in the background? I just really like, can we not have music in our ears all the time?
Okay, I made these two. This one went in the oven and this one went...
Okay, so I think it's not a bad recipe except for the egg, right? Don't add the egg, add banana. It's going to be a very similar result, if not a lot better, of course. Okay, so we don't need to go through all the minor details here. Now she's going on to... Right, what is this? She's going to make...
Whatever you like need it. Whether you're making it for the family, for yourself, this is honestly a recipe for everyone.
Okay, so it is Tuscan kale with white bean soup. Okay, sounds plant-based, right? That's good. Obviously, great. All right, like we don't have to go for the through the food prep, but we can look at the final result. And by this point, yeah, there's not much fruit going on in the day.
Organic gluten-free bakery here. I'm not gluten-free, but I just really love their products. So yeah, this is lunch. In a soup, you
see, that's a tiny serve, and this is why people end up eating animal bits and pieces, because it's more, the flesh is more dense in calories, all right? Because they starve themselves on plants and then they go to animals to get more calories, and then they get all the nasty stuff as well as, you know, the cruelty, which is totally unnecessary.
Mostly, often pre-made soups are so full of sodium. Like,
yes, that is true. You don't want to put a whole lot of salt in your dishes because it's going to make you blow up. It's going to make your body hold a lot of water weight to dilute that toxic element you have in you.
I like prepped this earlier. I have some potatoes.
Good.
We're gonna have green beans, and then we're gonna make some cod with it.
And then we're going to kill some cod. Okay. Well, she doesn't do it herself, of course, but she is benefiting from the death of the cod. Don't eat dead fish. Seriously? Have you smelt it? It's gross for a reason. It puts us off for a reason. But then people like get it all prepared and the smell is not there anymore, and they like quickly fry it up, and you know, it's not the way to do it, and you have to calorie restrict. Cheese? Is this cheese? Okay, so she got some solidified, probably bovine secretion. You know, you can make cheese out of a whole lot of things like chickpeas. You can make cheese out of like cashew. You don't have to hurt animals, and you don't have to hurt yourself in the process. Isn't that great? Isn't that amazing? Anyway, what's she doing now? Oh, okay, I just went to the next video. That is not good.
And I often get the question, like, if I eat dairy or not. I really believe it's all about the quality of products. And
here we go. All about the quality of products. Have you actually been to a dairy and seen how the whole process is performed?
Things in moderation. So I don't eat a lot of dairy in America, to be honest. Mostly in Europe, because the cheeses and the yogurt are just so much better for you.
She's just making it some sort of like fashion thing, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's like more cultured in Europe, and like the cheese is better quality, and like seriously, it's still coming from the animal, from a bovine that has all these over 100 active hormones that aren't meant to go in the human body. the cholesterol, the saturated animal fat. You don't want that in your body. And also don't leave animals alone. Leave the mama and the baby cow alone. It's that simple. There's no excuse. So here we go.
Orange gold wine. I hope I pronounced it well, from Gerard Bertrand. It is made.
It's funny how it's okay to promote alcohol when it's in like a fancy form. You know what I'm saying? If it was like a Forex, like VB, you know, alcohol, beer or something like that, if she was promoting that, that would be a bit like, oh, like that's not too good, or, you know, like, or Jim Beam or something like that. But because it's like some fancy marketing, it's okay, it's acceptable. It's all same, really. Okay. I also had another thought that actually I think she's going against the guidelines here, against the YouTube guidelines, by promoting alcohol. Let me know in the comments below if you know anything about that, but I actually think she is, and she should be pulled up for it for sure, because she's just promoting it to young women basically, and it's not healthy. It's just like a dependency. You've got to get the fruit in, so you don't want to go for the protoplasmic poison. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think she really is breaking the terms of service.
Orange gold, the name, and obviously the bottle and stuff, it shows like the magical orange sunsets in the south
What? Oh gosh, she really has fallen for the marketing, hasn't she? And now she's spreading it to others.
of France. This is your sign to grab your friends together, get some orange wine, and to make a fun like fall night out of it. I'm gonna open up.
That's pretty terrible. Her promoting it like that. This is your sign. This is alcohol, sis.
And put my sauce on it as well.
Okay, so this is what she's having. There's no need for this. Just eat more potatoes, eat bananas, have some plantains fried in there. Don't take the fish. Don't put your body, heavy metals into your body, okay, and risk parasite infections.
Which is full of avocado and like healthy.
Oh gosh, and she's not even eating all those potatoes. I was thinking that's a pretty decent serve of potatoes, and she just has a few. You know, it's calorie restriction, very obvious. Yeah, okay. So, hang on.
So I have cod, potatoes, green beans, and then
This is a tiny serve.
with the avocado type of dressing. And honestly, this really also going to link this bottle in the description down below.
Okay.
I also have some matcha chocolate.
She has some matcha chocolate. She's really fallen for the marketing, this one. I can tell. She's all into the like story behind the product. Like, there's a lot of lies behind these products. It's marketing, sister. You got to wake up. You're being taken advantage of. And this matcha chocolate, what is the world coming to? Because she didn't get enough fruit, she didn't get enough carbohydrate, she's going for the chocolate and the stimulants all in one package.
A really big cup of tea, and then I also have some
That
matcha
looks weird.
chocolate, obviously from Nekohama. Guys, I just can't
Oh,
describe
she's probably being sponsored by them as well. Right.
how delicious this is and how
Okay, so try fruit, son. Try fruit, okay? Because at the moment you're failing big time. You're not meeting your actual needs. And people might be like, oh, she looks all right and everything. She's young, okay? We don't see what else she's doing. We don't see anything. She might be exercising like crazy. She might be doing a whole lot of other things we don't see. But she is young and she is restricting. Anyway, that's my video for today. Come and follow me on Instagram. I'm going to come back over here. Like, I'm aiming for once a week. I have missed you all. I really have missed posting here. I have been busy doing other things and getting a bit sidetracked. But stay tuned. Don't forget to go fruit yourself, and I'll talk to you soon.